Shalom. First and foremost, we like to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakakodash.
Double honor to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutation to the elect brethren scattered across the four corners of the planet, doing this work in truth and sincerity and in patience, awaiting the day of our salvation, our deliverance from this hell, right? Which we call living, but it's not living, we exist in, right? Alright, so again, this is another video on the current flavor of the week or the month, however it goes, which is what the Hebrew Israelites being afflicted by Esau, right? So give me the first scripture, which would be Isaiah 30 and 10. Alright, Isaiah 30 and 10. This is Brother Bara and Brother Quara of GMS Trinidad Camp by Radios.
Isaiah 30 and verse 10. He said, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Prophesy deceits, right? Because this is what Esau is trying is implicating, you know, that we are evil people speaking hate, right? But who is more hateful than Esau and Edom as a race, right? For example, every 9/11, what they say that we will never forget 9/11, right? They have a memorial, right? They have a memorial, and they don't forgive, but they let hatred emulate in their heart because they are the people of hate, right? But we are the Hebrew Israelites. The scripture says that Jacob, his name was turned into what? Israel. Jacob was a Hebrew. But what the scripture said, when he was born, he was described as what? Cool, dwelling in tents. You leave Jake alone, Jake will be alone, right? And the majority of hatred that Jake exercises even towards themselves is because Esau created a situation where it is so, right? And also that we are meaning primarily because we are under the curses, right? But we are not, we're not out here advocating violence against any race. We are here speaking spiritual words, prophecies unto our people, bringing back all within our people to their nationality, right? And if it's anything, what we say is that the taking down of this kingdom and the establishing of the next kingdom will be done when our Lord and Savior Yahushai comes, because we are powerless against what? Against these people, right? So we're going to take a look into them. Read the article about Bashar, and then the next video will be June 9/24. Get started with the article.
Alright. The article, yeah. The Southern Poverty Law Center.
Right, so the Southern Poverty Law Center are the ones who are responsible for calling so-called black Hebrew Israelites, but we are not black, right? Because not all, this is what they're trying to do, this is the propaganda that they push, and they say that black people calling themselves Jews, but and then they will say that yes, there are black Jews, there are Colossian Jews, Ethiopian Jews, but we are not those Colossian Jews, but those Colossian Jews are who are fake or false, right? We are not fake or false, right? We are by nationality, by heritage, by spirit. We are the children of Israel. We are the children of Israel, the sons of Jacob, right? Israel is Jacob's name. Right? This Jacob's name. Jacob was formed in Israel was formed as Jacob. Right? After he fought with an angel or wrestled with an angel, his name was he was given a new name, which was what? Israel, Yasharala, Prince of the Power. Right? And this is it. We are the Prince of the Power. Right? We are the people who will prophesy to go into what? Captivity. We are the people who were all gathered and oppressed in what that land called America, which means bitter, right? So this so-called Poverty Law Center, right? They call us what? Black Hebrew Israelites, all part of the propaganda, because it's not all about black people, right? We speak about all the 12 tribes under the sun. The scripture describes Ephraim as a cake unturned. When they're making a pancake, decide that when they pour the batter onto the skittle or the griddle or whatever it may be, the side that's on the fire gonna get brown, and the side that on top is gonna remain what? Pale, until they flip it over. So what the scripture describes Ephraim as a cake unturned. So we have lighter color tribes, right? The so-called North American Indians, right? They're not Indians, but they're what? Are the tribes of Reuben and Gad, right? Some of them were dark, some of them were lighter, right? This is who we are. But through their propaganda, they're trying to defame us by calling us what? Black, right? Black means dark, without light, liars, right? Black, they could use that now to push that we are the philosopher Jews, or lying, false Jews, right? And they are the true Jews, right? But look at these devils. Go ahead, read the article.
Right, they say Southern Poverty Law Center. The Southern Poverty Law Center is an American non-profit legal advocacy organization specializing in civil rights and public interest litigation based on Montgomery, Alabama. It is known for its legal cases against white supremacy groups. Its classification of hate groups.
Its classification of hate groups. So the Southern Poverty Law Center is a group of attorneys and so on and so forth that fight against what? Racism and hate groups. Go ahead.
And other extremist organizations, and for promoting tolerance education programs.
And other extremist law program. Extremist what?
Alright, they say extremist organization.
Extremist organizations
and for promoting tolerance education programs.
And for promoting tolerance and education. Tolerance education programs. So in other words, they're trying to reverse the hate and show you how to be tolerant with other races or other ethnicities, right? But we are justifying and speaking what we speak, because what we speak is that we saw Israel the hater. We are the haters, and you can tell them by the action. Did Christopher Columbus show the conquistadors and the natives love? No. Right? Did the pioneers show the Native Americans love? No. They broke every treaty that they made with them after they showed them how to wash their ass and farm the land. Right? They gave them what? Subtly, they gave them what? Pox, small pox, chicken pox, whatever it was, in the blankets. Right? What they did when the men went out on crusades or campaigns, they raped and robbed and murdered the children and the women. Right? They cut off the Native American women's breasts, threw them around making sports as what is now known as the American football. Right? What the conquistadors did, right? They slaughtered all the natives, the Aztecs and Mayas. When they look up something, they say they don't know what they went into. The natives slaughtered them out. Christopher Columbus and conquistadors slaughtered them out. Right? It's the kind of the South American tribes. Right? So who is the real haters by nature? Who is the real haters by evidence? You know, and this is it. They seem to be seeing not. They seem to be prophesying not. Right? They really don't want us to prophesy. They put their whole system in place. This is it. By the litigation, by the laws, by the organizations. What they have Project Megiddo, what they call us what? Some of the names that they call in Poverty Law Center was what? White extremists. And the black Hebrew Israelites as what? Extremists and what? Who else they had? They call us what? Hate groups. And this all goes in line. This all lines up with what? In Project Megiddo, where under director Louis Free, who's another Edomite, right? And when you read down here in this article on the Poverty Law Center, what they have the founders being what? It was founded in 1971, 48 years ago, by Morris Dees, right? Morris Dees, when you look at Morris Dees, he's an Edomite, right? So go to Job 9:24, Babakosha, right? All these things, they have it tied up. So they will create the laws, they'll create legislation. The scripture say, "Warn to you that decree unrighteous decrees." They create these legislations and then they pull them out of the woodworks. So you hear in most recent times they start to use the term draconian laws. All stiff, harsh penalties, all stiff, harsh laws that was down in the books. Right? These laws were created back then because they knew that there was going to have a time where the prophets would rise up and they will have to fight against the prophets. They'll have to have a case against the prophets, and this is all that they're doing. They're building up their case against the prophets because they want to be justified in coming down and killing the prophets as they have done in the past, because they have records of everything. They were the ones who killed the prophets. They and our own people, 2/3 of our own people, accuse us. Right? The scripture calls Esau the accusers of thy brethren. They accuse us before the Most High. They create a situation where we can't be good, we can't be righteous. The water, the food, the air, the clothes, everything. This earth, give it to me, Baba Kusha.
Job 9 verse 24. He said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
It's given into the hand of the wicked. All the regulatory systems, all the laws, all the statutes, all the judges, officers, they are wicked. They're in the hand of the wicked. The earth, the rulership is given unto who? Esau and Edom. That was the blessing Isaac, right? Which was Yahushua gave to who? Esau and Edom, the forefather, who is in the spirit of reincarnation, Cain, right? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, right? And these wicked that rule, that set up the system and the laws that we go by, right? That they pull out of their ass to judge you by, right? They're wicked too, right? This Edomite Morris Deeds, right? Said that when he's fighting against hate crimes, extremism, and teaching about tolerance. Who can bring a clean thing out of unclean? Not one. These people are unclean, they're wicked, right? Go ahead.
He covered the faces of the judges. Yo.
The true judges are what? The prophets and Yahushua and the Most High Yahushua, the angels. Judges, prophets, look it up. Look up the word Samuel, for example. Look up Samuel. Look carry straight to what? Prophets, judge, ruler, king. You understand? These are the men that are the four corners of the Bible, or the Bible, and the highways and byways do the work. What they call them black Hebrew Israelites. But they have Mexicans out there. But they have Ephraimites out there, Puerto Ricans. Right? But they have all the tribes, the 12 tribes out there representing Yahushua. Brothers who look like so-called Hamites. And guess what? Through the spirit they are what? Israelites. Right? This is what you see happening on the planet Earth right now. Right? Go ahead.
He said, if not,
right?
He said, no.
No, stop. Yeah, if not, we're going to see. That's it. It's like, you know, this is who's focused here is getting a quote. Yeah, so that's the devil. The devil is who ruling. The wicked is who's ruling. Right? These are the ones who calling us the black Hebrew Israelites, calling us what? A hate group, calling us an extremist group, when we have never exhibited any of these characteristics that they all of a sudden portraying or put into our charge. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because the scripture say vengeance belongeth to Yahweh Shai, you know, and as we men of the Lord, we waiting on our Lord to render judgment unto the wicked, the things they do. So we're not going to take up that on our own self to go to seek revenge. We're not going to do that. Right? We're not going to do that to seek revenge unto them. Right? Hey, their sins has reached the heavens. Hey, the Most High, hey, seeing all the wickedness. And He going to render judgment upon them. We're not going to take it up upon ourselves to go to seek judgment.
Give me Psalms 55 and 21, Baba Kosha.
Right, there's Psalms 55 verse 21. Right? He said the words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Yeah, so they're coming across smooth. Yeah. Oh, they had a case and the Black Hebrew Israelites, they were members of a Black Hebrew Israelite organization, and he had a manifesto written in his can, all that shit. No, niggas don't move like that. That's you fucking Jakes. Sorry, that's you fucking Edomites. Salakia. Niggas don't move like that. To write that I'm a Black Hebrew Israelite and I'm going to murder and to premeditate putting evidence out there for you. You're all fucking liars. And this is what you all can't take about the Hebrew Israelites. Right? Because we're exposing you all for who you all are. Right? We wiping that glass for the blind. We wiping that looking glass so that the blind can see that you all are the devil that the Bible speaks of. The word devil means deceiver. Right? I know, hey, this video probably gonna get taken down. But guess what? This truth would be spoken and it would be heard by those who are supposed to hear it. Right? And guess what? One of the key scriptures that I forgot to write down in the script is So like, get that scripture from me. And after you finish reading Psalm 55 and 21, you'll get who will rise him up? Genesis 49. Right? Go ahead.
Right. Psalm 55 and 21. He said the words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Yeah, they were smoother than butter. Go ahead.
But war was in his heart.
War in his heart. He saw it about to come down on us. The scripture said the devil meant that he had but a short time. Right? He's going to come down on who? Jake. Right? He's going to come in like a flood. But he's trying to build up that case to be justified. And hey, guess what? When nothing can stick, and you're going to get frustrated and you're going to come down. You're going to try to execute your plan to what? To bring that RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, to make it mandatory. And when we refuse, you're going to put us to death. Right? Go ahead.
His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
Yeah, they were drawn swords. So you have your propaganda machine. You have these puppets out there putting that information out there that, yo, the black Hebrew Israelites are behind it. Black, 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 black. You understand? Darkness without light, void of knowledge. Right? And when you're pushing now the information is that what? The word, the neighbor saying that there wasn't followers of Hebrew Israelites, there was followers of Farrakhan. Right? So nobody ain't going to be excused. Farrakhan, these Muslims, these Buddhists, once they are dark skin, these fucking Edomite niggas gonna come after you to kill you. Right? You have Genesis 49. Right? This is what the Most High is doing. The Most High is working out work right before your eyes. He's making up his elect. He's setting up his rulership, his government, his hierarchy. In the midst of Esau is realizing that, yo, these men are since they have come on neutral in 2007, right? Till now, prophecies have been fast forwarded, the days have been short. And he thinks that they are seeing this coming to pass. War is on the brink. These nations, they're tired of America. They're tired of Babylon. Right? America is in much debt. And he's continuing to push his proud propaganda and his proud expectation to what? To bully these nations into submission, right? And to tax and to rule the whole world. But the Most High said that your kingdomship, your kingdom, your rulership is ended. Salakia. Go ahead. Right? Yeah, go ahead. Job 49 and verse 9. I mean Genesis 49 and verse 9.
Right. Genesis 49 verse 9. He said Judah is a lion's whelp.
Judah is a lion's whelp. That is Jacob across there. The Negroes that are across there in America, predominantly. Judah, the tribe of Judah was dropped across there. Go ahead.
From the prey, my son. Right? He said Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey. My son, thou art gone up. Mm-hmm. He stooped it down. He crouched as a lion.
Right, he crouched as a lion. Go ahead.
And as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
Right, he's as an old lion, so you know, he's half spirited, or his spirit is weak, is like lame, right? But the question is, who shall rouse him up? And the answer is Yahweh Shai is rousing him up. Yahweh Shai shall rouse him up, right? Because Apostle Tahar went through that whole list of the comments and it showed you that what? Jake waking up. Jake saying, yo, the Hebrew Israelites are not like that. They don't speak violence. They don't advocate for violence. If there's anything, they're on the defense, but what they do is push the word of truth, right? Mainly Jake was coming out to the defense, right? Your propaganda machine and you're tired of rhetorical rhetoric of hey, and even your reporters, according to America is what? According to American law is what? You're innocent until proven guilty. But guess what? Your reporters saying that you're guilty until you're proven innocent. Right? Half-assed information come out and ultimately these black Hebrew Israelites are guilty. Right? So y'all fuckers are the hypocrites that the Bible speaks of. Right? Go ahead. Right. Give me Job 15 and 34. I'm going to say that something.
Job 15
and 34.
Verse 34.
Yeah. Y'all hypocrites, the Most High have your card. He draw your card. Right? Go ahead.
Job 15 verse 34. He said, for the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate.
Right, and that's your Edomites. Y'all are the congregation of hypocrites. Right? Y'all are the imposters that saying that y'all are Jews and y'all are not. Y'all are actors. Y'all portray yourself to be righteous and you're wicked as hell. Right? You're deceivers. You stand in opposition to everything that is called the Most High. Right? So sitting on the seat of power as though you are the Most High. The Most High, he said what? What he said?
Therefore the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate.
They shall be desolate. Go ahead.
And fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery.
The Most High has some missiles for your asses, Esau. Right? Give me Job 20 and 11.
Job 20, verse 11. He says his bones are full of sin.
His bones are full of sin. And this is what we expose in as Hebrew Israelites. All these sins and atrocities that you, the self-proclaimed white man, right? You're not pure, you're not white, right? You're not exempt from judgment, right? You are the people of the Most High curse, right? Pursuant to Isaiah 34, right? What you're going to get after, you are the people of the Most High curse. Matter of fact, jump to Isaiah 34, I think it's verse 5. Yeah, verse 5.
Isaiah 34 verse 5. Therefore my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumean.
Idumean is a Greek way of saying eat up. Right? So the Most High draw your card. The sword is what the missiles. They're going to be bathed in what? Eat up in your nation. Go ahead.
It shall come down upon Idumean and upon the people of my curse the judgment.
Upon the people of my curse. Who is the people of the Most High curse? Go to Genesis chapter 4 and verse 10 and verse 11.
Genesis 4 verse 10 and 11. You see, and he said, what thou hast, Salakia, he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood cried unto me from the ground.
Yeah, because the scripture says when you die, the dust go back to the dust from which it came, and the spirit goes back to the Father whom gave it. Right? So Abel's spirit was up there with the Lord saying, yo, I did the righteous offering. Why am I up here in the spirit realm again? You understand? And Cain did what? He lied. He said, am I my brother's keeper? I don't know. You understand? So he lied and he committed murder. Right? So you're the wicked from the beginning. You're as your father, the devil Esau. Right? Go ahead.
You see, and now art thou cursed from the earth.
So you see? Who's the one cursed from the earth? Right? Go ahead.
Which had opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hands.
Right, that's why you're a vagabond in every other nation, underneath the sun. Right? You're in every nation, going about to seek your righteousness. Go back to Job 20 and 11.
Right, go back to Job 20 verse 11. He said his bones are full of sins of his youth.
Yeah, his bones is full of sins of his youth. Christopher Columbus, the conquistadors. Right? The Greeks, the Romans. Right? All the slaughter and genocide you have committed against the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
He said, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth.
Wickedness sweet in his mouth. Right? He justified in going into different nations. Right? Into enslaving them. Into taking on the natural born rulers and leaders. And setting up the puppet leaders. And now, even coming against the Hebrew Israelites, the children of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Guess what? The only time you was persecuting Israel as a nation in ignorance, the nation was in ignorance. But now you're about to persecute the prophets of the Most High. But the scripture says, touch not the Lord's anointed and do my prophets no harm. So you're about to see. Don't forget what the Lord did, what the angels did to Heliodorus. Right? Go ahead.
He said, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth.
So how are we doing it underneath his tongue and in his mouth? These different laws, these different organizations. You have the FDA, the USDA. Now you have your Southern Poverty Law Center, right? They are against hate crimes and hate groups and you're about teaching tolerance and all that shit. You can't teach tolerance because you are intolerant, you motherfuckers. You all are the most intolerant people on the fucking planet Earth, right? American pride is about intolerance to anybody that opposes America, and it's It's dictatorship, because it's a dictatorship, not a democracy. You don't have free speech, right? And this is a clear proof that you don't have free speech. You are a hypocrite. And the Most High already said that you're going to destroy your tabernacle with fire. That fire is coming in the form of missiles. Go ahead.
Right.
Jump down to verse 14.
So yet his meat in his bowels is turned.
Yeah, the meat in the bowels is turned because you're about to touch the Lord's anointed. The words, right? The hypocrisy. Black Israelites. Hate group. Right? That's the meat. That's part of the meat, part of the doctrine. Right? Oppressing us more and more and more. So let's say for 3 transgression, we go 4. Right? They have had a perpetual hatred for your brother. You understand? I might be mixing up the precept Amos 1 and 11 and Hosea. Go ahead.
He said it is the gall. He said it is the gall of asps within him.
Yeah, it's the gall of asp, right? Of a serpent. Your words is the venom of a serpent. Your lies, right? That you're using to persecute the poor. Go ahead.
He said he had swallowed down riches.
He had swallowed down riches. Go ahead.
And he shall vomit them up again.
Go ahead.
Power shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of asps. The viper's tongue shall slay him.
Go ahead.
He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter.
You see, because at the end of this thing, you're not going to benefit. At the end of this thing, you're not going to rise back up as being indemnified and being the pure white supremacist that you are. Right? Because you are the true racist. Your purity is about keeping the white race on top. That's your purity. Right? At the end of this thing, you're not gonna demonize the prophets of the Most High, put them to death or shut them down, and then everything goes on as normal. And you work towards your plan of white supremacy and Edomite rulership forever and keep this kingdom. At the end of this thing, the Most High is going to reprove you. You're about to see the true power of heaven and earth. You're about to see your kingdom be destroyed, be dismantled. Because what? Because of prophecy ultimately, but because you're going to touch the Most High's anointed. You're going to touch the Most High's elect. Go ahead.
You see, verse 18, he said, that which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down.
What you labor for? You labor for riches and a kingdom, right? All the riches that you labor for, you slaughter. The scripture say you increase your desires, death and hell. Because what? They went into these different nations, take their natural resources, and they took down the chosen people of the Most High, and they established yourself on top, right? So your power, your rulership, all that thing you labor for. And taking down the prophets, because the prophets are how to say, they're revealing who you are, not only revealing who we are as the nation of Israel, but they're also revealing who you are as being the devil, the bad actor in the script, right? The one who's acting the role of the villain, right? We revealing that you are the villain of the script in the Bible, right? So you're laboring to get us out of the way from highlighting who you are, right? So that your kingdom can continue, but that's not going to happen. That's what you're looking for is not going to happen. Abishai is going to come and deliver his elect, and the saints of the Lord are going to take the kingdom. Go ahead.
Right? See, and say that which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down according to his substance. Shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein, because he had oppressed and had forsaken the poor, because he had violently taken away the house which he builded not.
Yeah.
Right?
See?
Right? He says, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly, he shall not save of that which he desires.
Desire. Right? Go ahead.
Right? He said, there shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods.
Go ahead.
In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straight.
Yes, this is about executing judgment, new world order, which which is his ultimate plan. One world government, one world religion, one world identity. Right? Everybody on the banner of Esau, house of Esau, him being our God. Everybody submitting and saying, oh, this is the way that we should rule. Convenience. This is the way we should live. Convenience. Right? Everybody's identities being accessible. Accessible. Right? Forget the name of the movie that I watched. It was a name. It was a biblical word that was used. I forget the name. Where you could literally, everybody was like, true. Everybody had a brain chip and it was into a network. And the guy would Anan was the name of the movie. There's a movie called Anan. You can look up that movie, Anan, right? And everybody was in a network, and they had a brain chip. When you watch at a person, you would automatically identify who this person is. Any information you wanted, it was already projected into your mind's eye or into your eye or whatever you could see, right? The movie Anan, right? And I think the word Anan means soon. Soon come. I mean, we'll check it out after. We can check it out. If we can like search what the word Anan means, ANNON, right? So soon come. I think that's what it means. To soon come to pass, right? So there was this girl. She was off grid. She was off the network. She was able to take herself off the network, and even when she was visible on the network, she was hidden. There was no information from her. And the guy at the end of the movie asked her, what do you have to hide? She said, I don't have anything to hide. I just have nothing to show. I don't have nothing to tell. You know? And that's Esau. Esau is trying to make everybody to be everybody else is wicked except for him. Right? So he wants to have everybody's identities. He wants to have everybody's information. He wants to rule everybody and everything, to be that God, that power. You remember the serpent said what? If you eat of this fruit, they shall not surely die. But the Lord said, if you do eat of the fruit, you would surely die. And we have been died, so the words of the Lord are true. Right? And the words of the serpent, which is Esau, and the devil, right? They are lies. They are deception. Just like how they try to deceive the masses and say that the Hebrew Israelites are evil and a hate group. But the scripture says when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. All these nations are going to rejoice when Yahushua takes it, Yahushua the saints and the saviors take the kingdom. Right? Everybody's going to be back in their own order, in their own rulership. Elam going to be across in their own land. Right? Scripture says they're still going to serve their idols. They're going to have hope in their idols. Right? But at the end of the day, they're going to have to come and bring the tribute to Israel. When the time comes, and the Passover and whatnot, right? They're going to have to bring the tribute or else the Lord is going to hold back the rains and they're not going to prosper. They're going to die of the famine, right? Ham going to be in their own lands. Everybody going to be in their own lands and in their own order. Esau's trying to integrate everybody and force everybody to be underneath their rule and their democracy, which is confusion within itself. Right? Go ahead. You're going to do it, Anna. Alright, listen.
Right? Back to the Job 20 verse 22. Say in the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. So even their own adversary, even their own colleagues going to come against you. Because the colleagues, these nations, the sons of men, they're wicked also. Right? You're just like how they have the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel and each tribe is a nation unto itself. They have 12 tribes of Ishmael also. They have tribes of Esau. They have the Jews, right? And they have their own hierarchy of different tribes. They have the Khazars, the Ashkenaz, and so on and so forth, right? They're going to come against their own self, right? Every hand of the wicked is going to come against you, Esau. They're going to shoot missiles against you, Esau. Go ahead, up.
Right, we said there's Lamentation 4 verse 21. He said, rejoice and be glad, O daughters of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz.
Rejoice, this is your kingdom. Live it up. Live it up. These are the last days. Live it up. And all you you Edomites that poor and in the gutter, you gutter rats, guess what? Fuck you, you two-time losers. Go ahead.
He said, the cup also shall pass through unto thee.
The cup shall pass through unto thee. So just how we receive judgment of slavery, you're going to receive it double time. Right? The scripture says you're going to serve slavery for 1,000 years. So that leads me to believe that we didn't spend 400 years in slavery. We spent 500 years in slavery. Right? Because the scripture says you're going to receive unto you double. You're going to surely drink of the cup. Go ahead.
Right? He said, thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. He said, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Yeah, you shall be drunken and make yourself naked. When you drink in real life, you'll be brought into a mockery. So wine is a mocker. No, you're getting drunk by your own philosophy and your own doctrine, which is lies. You're drunken and you're going to make yourself naked. You're going to be exposed. Your own lies. Your own propaganda, you see, because you practice the same old wickedness over and over and over, and you think nobody sees you, but everybody sees you. The prophets of the Lord sees you. These other nations sees you. Moab, and they call you what? The two-tongued devil, the split-tongued snake or dragon. The nations see you. Go ahead. Iran calling you out. The Ayatollahs calling you out. Right? Go ahead.
Right? He said, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
Yeah, so the Most High saying our punishment, as in the nation of Israel, who they're trying to call niggers, spicks, Hispanics, wetbacks. Donald Trump call us what? In Caribbean shithole countries, right? Right, that's what Donald Trump said, that he's gonna get to the bottom of this. Right, he's gonna. He the king of Babylon. He's spoke about this. This so-called massacre of some Jewish people as a Jewish hate crime, crimes against Semites. How the fuck we can be anti-Semites and we Semites? It's not even Semites. It's Shemites. We are from the sons of Shem. We are equally of the nation of Shem to the so-called white man, because Esau and Jacob were twin brothers. You fucking idiots. Go ahead.
Right? He said, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sin.
He will discover thy sins. And this is what the Most High has been using the prophets of Yahweh trying to do. Discover your sins, your iniquities, and exposing your ass. Exposing your pale white ass. The lily white pale ass, we have been exposing it. And then you have been helping expose your own damn self, because you keep practicing the same wickedness over and over. So you are validated. What you're doing right now is validating who you are. You are Esau and you are Edom. You are the devil and Satan that the Bible speaks of. Go ahead.
Right? Back in Job 20 verse 22, you see, in the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Right? He say, when he is about to fill his belly, power shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Right? He say, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Say it is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him.
This is in Jeremiah 50. Let me see if I can get it real quick. This is Jeremiah 50 and verse 43. It says, the king of Babylon had heard the report of them, right? And his hands are waxed feeble, and anguish took hold of him, and pangs as of a woman in travail. Right? Behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan unto the habitation of the strong, which is Esau. But I will make them suddenly run away from her. Who is a chosen man that I may appoint over her? For who is like me? And who will appoint me the time? And who is that shepherd that will stand before me? Right? So the king of Babylon is afraid. Donald Trump is afraid. Really and truly, he represents the elites who rule this world. They are afraid. That's why they're trying to make that move. So that goes to show that these prophecies are about to be fulfilled. We are in the end. So we'll close it off at that. We pray that the lesson was edifying. We give all praises to Yahweh,
Basham, Yahushai, Basham, Rakakodash.
The blood and all apostles and elders have been stone and salutation to the elect doing this work in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the planet. This is Brother Baran, Brother
Cora,
Jim, Mr. Camp. Saying Shalom.
Shalom.